Tesla compares Robotaxi to Waymo. Tesla analyst Jed Dorsheimer of Wall Street firm William Blair compared the company's Robotaxi platform to Waymo's driverless ride-sharing program, and had a clear-cut consensus over which option was better in terms of rider experience. Dorsheimer visited Austin recently to ride in both Tesla's Robotaxi ride-sharing program and Waymo, which has operated slightly longer than Tesla has in the city. Tesla started rides on June 22, while Waymo opened its vehicles to the public in March. A Tesla Model YL Robotaxi is a legitimate $47K Waymo killer. The analyst gave both platforms the opportunity to present themselves, and by the end of it, one was better than the other in terms of rider experience. However, he noted that both platforms gave safe and smooth rides. Overall, there was a tremendous difference in the feel and environment of each option. Tesla Robotaxi versus Waymo. Dorsheimer said that Tesla's first big advantage was vehicle appearance. Robotaxi uses no external equipment or hardware to operate, just its exterior cameras. Meanwhile, Zoox and Waymo vehicles utilize litter rigs on their vehicles, which made them stick out like a sore thumb. In contrast, the Robotaxis blended in with other Teslas on the road. We felt inconspicuous flowing with the traffic, he added. The next big victory went in the way of Robotaxi once again, and it concerned perhaps the most important metric in the ride-sharing experience: price. He continued in the note, confirming our thesis, Robotaxi was half the price of Uber, showing its ability to win market share by weaponizing price. In terms of overall performance, Dorsheimer noted that both platforms provided safe and top-notch experiences. However, there was one distinction between the two, and it provided a clear consensus on which was better. He said, "In Austin, we took multiple Robotaxi and Waymo rides. The contrast was clear. Aside from the visual difference between each pulling up to the curb, the Robotaxi was comfortable and familiar, and it felt as though a friendly ghost chauffeur was driving our personal car. Driving was smooth and human-like, recognizing and patiently waiting for pedestrians, switching into less crowded lanes, patiently waiting to execute a safe, unprotected turn, and yet discerning and confident enough to drive through a light that just turned yellow so as not to slam on the brakes." Waymo also provided a top-notch service, and we did not encounter any safety concerns, but if we were to be overly critical, it felt more robotic. In the cabin, you have to listen to an airline-esque preamble on Waymo and safety protocols, and during the ride, you can hear all the various spinning litter sensors spooling up and down with electronic whizzing sounds. Tesla Robotaxi provides an experience that seems to be more catered toward a realistic ride experience. You can control the music, the cabin temperature, and transitioning your travel from one vehicle to the next during a trip will continue your entertainment experience. If your first trip ends in the middle of a song, your next trip will pick up the music where it left off. Meanwhile, Waymo's experience sounds as if it is more focused on rider expectations, and not necessarily providing a ride that felt catered to the occupants. Still, what's important is that both platforms provided safe rides. Dorsheimer ended the note with one last tidbit. In short, Robotaxi felt like a more luxurious service for half the cost, and the driving felt more human-like. Source: reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at teslarati.